Vaughan, are you going to let that ring all day?
It's your office. The least you can do is answer your own bloody phone.
I would, but I'm weak with hunger. Got into the car this morning, hardly had the strength to change gear. Drove here the whole way in a second.
For God's sake.
If it's for me, I'm out.
Bob Slay's office. Yes, he's right here. Putting you through. OK.
I distinctly remember telling you to say that I was out the office.
Why should I lie for you?
Bob Slay. Yes, I'm working on it right now. Well, I'd get it done a hell of a lot quicker if I wasn't interrupted all the time. Oh, no need to apologise. Just been one of those mornings. Thank you. Goodbye.
You are a habitual liar.
Maggie, where the hell's my bacon sandwich? Oh, this being a vegetarian is killing me.
But you're not a vegetarian, and it's about time you stopped deluding Lauren that you are.
It is true, of course. I am leading something of a double life at the moment. Ever since Lauren saw that revolting documentary on factory farming, there's been no reasoning with her. She insisted we both become vegetarians. I mean, the weekdays are just about tolerable. I can supplement my diet. But the weekends are killers. I haven't eaten properly in over 60 hours.
Bonjour, Matador.
Morning, sir. How's cows?
Ah, life on the ocean wave. You can't beat it, Bob. The smell of the sea, the wind in your hair, the Jolly Roger. So, how have things been back here in the engine room? All pistons pumping satisfactorily?
All shipshape and Bristol fashion, Captain. What brings you down from the bridge?
I have news from head office. There is to be an operational review in the marketing department. They'll be sending aboard an assessor. A ruthless character by all accounts. The Captain Bligh of efficiency analysis.
Oh, well, thank you, sir. Forewarned is forearmed.
I can't say I'm in favour. You know my views on being watched. In the bedroom, it's fine. But at work, it's an intrusion. As you know, I am hotly tipped for a seat on the European board in Amsterdam, a city renowned for sex and tulips. I have set great store in being there.
Well, we all love tulips, sir.
So be warned, boys. If this department runs aground, it'll be a sodomy on the bounty for you two.
Aye, Captain! Oh, land ahoy, I smell breakfast.
Toasted sandwich with triple bacon.
Ah, I'll take it through.
Keep away from that, Maggie. There's enough added water and bacon without you drooling over it. Thank you, Sylvia. Keep the change.
Thank you.
Oh, smell that, Maggie. And they say the English can't cook.
Why can't you eat your breakfast before you get to work like everybody else?
Well, I don't mind sharing, Maggie. You watch, and I'll eat.
Ah, Lauren. What a pleasure to see you.
Nice try, Maggie.
Bobby.
How many times have I got to tell you not to eat that filth in front of me? Darling, what a lovely surprise.
So this is my sandwich, is it?
And who else's would it be?
Just so long as you're absolutely certain.
Darling, it's so crazy. I've locked myself out of my apartment. I have to borrow your key.
Maggie! Where are your manners?
I'm sorry. For what I'm about to receive, may the Lord make me truly grateful. I
No! I'll go get you those keys. I don't want you to have to watch this sordid display a moment longer.
Maggie, if you just knew what factory farming entails. Believe me, you'd never eat meat again if you could see their living conditions.
You're wasting your breath, darling. You should see where she lives. Here, take your coat. It's chilly outside. The keys are in there somewhere. You must forgive me. I'm absolutely snowed under with work. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Now give me my frigging sandwich!
I think you owe me a debt of gratitude. I saved your bacon.
Didn't save much of it, did you?
Pathetic display. Is there any chance of us getting some work done now?
None whatsoever, Vaughan. I'm breaking now for a well-deserved lunch at the Brasserie, where I have an urgent appointment with a freshly killed cow. I don't need that, thanks. I'll have a large fillet steak, please.
And how would you like that?
Fur off, room temperature. Tell chef not to waste too much time cooking it.
Would you like a selection of vegetables?
Not during the week, no. And a bottle of your finest red wine.
Thank you, sir.
I need it after the morning I've had. What do you got there, then?
A warm chicken salad.
Any good?
It's fine. You'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
Oh, don't talk to me about work. You should see the bunch of tossers I got to put up with. I've just about had it by lunchtime. Of course, I don't get in until 11, which helps.
Would you like to taste the wine, sir?
Absolutely. Would you care to join me in a glass?
No, thank you. I don't drink during the day.
Oh, it's rather a good choice. You sure I can't tempt you? Come on, let's get sloshed.
Yes, I'm quite sure. Thank you.
I couldn't have a bit of that chicken while I'm waiting, could I?
Oh, hi, Vaughn. Is Bobby around?
No, he's out.
Will he be long?
He's gone for an early lunch, I believe.
He left his wallet in his coat. I wanted to return it to him.
Oh, well, if you leave it with me, I'll be sure he gets it.
But he'll need it if he's buying lunch. I better take it right to him. I guess he'll be in that health food place around the corner.
Yeah, I'm not certain that he is.
But I thought he went there every day now.
Yeah, well, I mean, usually I think he might do, but I'm not sure that he did today. All right! He's in the brasserie across the road. Are you happy now?
You should really consider taking a few days off. You're really overwrought.
Oh, the anaesthetic's beginning to kick in. With a bit of luck, this afternoon will be a blur. You're not going already, are you? I haven't introduced myself.
I'd rather you didn't.
Well, at least allow me to give you my card.
I try to avoid collecting unnecessary information. Good day.
Ooh, the ice woman goeth.
Enjoy your meal.
Thank you.
Can I bring you some mustard?
Yep, but you better be quick.
Bobby, thank goodness I found you. Big lug. No one takes part of that. Here, give me a kiss.
It's in the same.
That's disgusting!
I forgot I was a vegetarian. Wait for it.
Get away from me!
Fantastic. Well, if it isn't Judas and Judy.
Oh, my God, she shot him.
And whose bright idea was it to tell Lauren where I was?
You have no idea the amount of pressure she put me under.
Now, I suppose it never occurred to you to say I was out on business or something.
Could I keep the bullet as a souvenir?
How many times do I have to tell you? I cannot lie. I will not lie. Not for you, not for anyone else.
Well, in that case, Vaughan, you should learn to keep your big mouth shut, shouldn't you? Oh, well. That sly puss must have followed me back here.
What on earth are you talking about? That'll be the assessor.
Ridiculous, Vaughan.
Just called down to say that she was on her way. What?
Well, I just had lunch with that woman. What? And I fear I may have been a little indiscreet about one or two things here at work. Mostly you.
What did you say about me?
I think I said you're a useless little runt, or words to that effect. You've only got yourself to blame, Vaughan. You're the one that keeps urging me to tell the truth.
What have you done?
Out you come, boys. Miss Edwards to meet my A-team.
Do something!
This is Vaughan, our indispensable consumer analyst. This is Miss Edwards.
Very, very pleased to meet you.
So, where's the man himself, then?
Good afternoon, sir. Miss Edwards. Very pleased to meet you.
This is one of our top marketing executives, Bob Slay.
Mr. Slay and I have already met.
Oh?
Of course we have. I'm sorry, just remind me.
Earlier today?
Oh, I helped you with your shopping in the car park. Good Lord, have you had your baby already?
Where is the little sprog?
Mr. Slade must have been mistaken. We met at lunchtime in the restaurant across the road. He was most illuminating about things here in the workplace.
Well, I have to admit, it does sound like me, sir. I'd extol the virtues of this department to anyone who'd listen. But I'm afraid you must be confusing me with someone else. I've been here at work with Vaughan all day.
Well, it appears we have a case of mistaken identity.
I don't make mistakes. My job is to assess people, and I'm extremely good at it. The individual in question was identical to Mr. Slade in every way.
Of course! You must have met my brother. Tarquin.
Tarquin? I didn't know you had a brother, Bob.
Twin brother, actually, sir. He's visiting from Kuala Lumpur. We're not identical, but people are often mistaking us for one another.
Is that so?
Yes. But thankfully, that's where the similarity ends. I'm the conscientious, hard-working one, and, well, Tarquin's a bit of a party animal.
Would appear you are direct opposites.
Indeed. I am yin, and he is yang. This is incredibly embarrassing. Was he very forward? He's a terror with the girls. They say he single-handedly keeps the Malaysian rubber industry afloat. You've met him, haven't you, Vaughan?
Yes. Yes, I've met him.
Oh, there we are, then. Well, now we've cleared up that little misunderstanding. Allow me to introduce you to some of the other players.
I can hardly wait. Do they all have brothers?
No, Lauren, it was a ridiculous misunderstanding. You see, I ordered the Texas salad. I wanted something light and healthy with corn and cactus and stuff. I'm still so shaken by the whole horrific incident, I'm actually considering taking legal action. Lauren!
You know how I feel about lying. What have you done to me? I've been on the lavatory for 20 minutes.
That's just the adrenaline rush, Vaughan.
Oh, God, me guts are churning. How dare you compromise me?
Vaughan, one little tweak of the truth and you managed to avert disaster. Can you imagine how successful your life could be if you did it all the time?
No, the sooner I disassociate myself from you, the better. Miss Edwards was clearly not taken in by your lies.
Oh, I think you're being very harsh on him, Vaughan. His was a bravura performance. I thought you were a bit wooden, though. Could you autograph this?
Certainly.
Will you be transferring to the West End?
I intend to explain everything to her. I have nothing to fear. My employment record is exemplary.
Oh, well, don't mind me, Vaughan. You just grab the life raft for yourself and paddle to shore.
Yes, I fully intend to.
So this is the thanks I get for trying to help you, is it?
Help me! You were the one that got me into this mess in the first place!
Are you two having artistic differences?
I have an appointment with Miss Edwards in 20 minutes.
Vaughan! Vaughan!
No, Bob. No, this time you've gone too far.
Vaughan! Shit.
I can't wait for Act 2.
Is this where Bob Slayer works?
You don't seriously expect to get away with this, do you?
Maybe I'm in the wrong department. It's marketing I'm looking for.
You just look like Bob in a donkey's hat.
Well, I'm his brother. Tarquin.
Oh, do you have a sister? I'd just love to meet her.
Ah, you must be his junior trainee assistant. Mangy. It's actually Vaughan I was looking for.
I'm afraid he's already gone up to see the assessor.
Oh, bollocks.
Don't forget your name badge.
What do you want?
We've met before, haven't we? Tarquin Slay, Bob's brother.
Don't be ridiculous. Who the hell do you think you're gonna fool looking like that?
I'm sorry, Vaughan. I didn't have time to grow a beard.
Yeah, well, if you've come here to change my mind, you're wasting your time.
Vaughan, listen to me. Throwing yourself at the dubious mercy of Miss Edwards is all very admirable, but hardly a good career move.
My mind is made up, and nothing but nothing you can say will stop me. Miss Edwards, I was wondering if I could have a word with you.
When Bob phoned and told me that you worked here, I knew it was fate bringing us together. We were never properly introduced. Tarquin. Tarquin Slay.
Vanessa Edwards.
So you work for my boring old brother, do you?
I assure you, he's far from boring.
Sorry, just...
Perhaps I am being a little hard on him. Nobody doubts he's good at his job. Truth is, he's damn good.
Yeah, sorry,
But I happen to know that Bob's achievements, however breathtaking, could not have been accomplished without the help of his great stalwart here, Vaughan.
Is that so?
Sorry, this is exactly
you
what I've been
won't
trying...
hear Bob singing his own praises, but he'll wax lyrical about this fella all night long.
Look,
Well, it seems you have a fan.
thank you.
Not
but I
one,
wanted to-
Miss Edwards, two. I'd give my left arm for this man to come work with me. I've tried to prise him away from dull old Bob on numerous occasions, but to no avail. Observe. I will double your salary, right here, right now, if you come to work with me. I'm wasting my time, of course. Bob would never let him go, not at any price.
I can see we have a valuable asset. Your department is lucky to have you.
Here, here. But I do apologise, Vaughan. I keep interrupting you. You were about to say something.
It's good to see you again, Tarquin.
Do you want to speak to me, Vaughan?
No, it can wait. I can see you're busy, and I certainly have enough to be getting on with myself.
I'm only over from Kuala Lumpur for a couple of days. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I wondered whether you'd care to have dinner with me tonight.
I'm afraid I've accepted another invitation for tonight.
Well, cancel.
That won't be possible. But perhaps you'd care to join us.
Well, if you're sure I wouldn't be in the way.
On the contrary, I think it might make for a most entertaining evening.
Ding dong.
You realise I've probably just advanced my career more in 5 minutes than in the last 15 years of toil? I've been a complete fool. How could I have been such a slave to the truth? Eh? I'm going to ring Bryony and tell her I'm up for promotion.
And why would you do that?
Because I'll probably get laid tonight. I might even get a blow job.
Did you see how easy that was? I thought we came out of that meeting particularly well.
You don't think for 1 minute a woman as shrewd as Miss Edwards bought any of this Tarquin crap, do you?
Well, she most certainly did. In fact, Tarquin's got a date with her this evening.
And what about poor old Lentil Lips? She's history, is she?
Lauren? Oh, she's become impossible. Besides, she's Bob's girlfriend.
Ah, boys.
Good afternoon, Skipper.
I trust that you're putting on a good show for our Miss Edwards.
They most certainly are, sir. Look out, Ray Cooney.
Good, excellent. Amsterdam is that close I can practically smell the KY jelly.
Sir, we shall not rest until you can taste it.
Splendid. I booked a table at my club tonight. I thought we should have a bit of a business supper.
Well, ordinarily, sir, I'd jump at the chance, but...
Well, that's settled then, 8 o'clock sharp. Miss Edwards will be joining us. And I've just had a call from her to tell me that she'll be bringing along your brother, Tarquin. It'd be nice to see the brothers Slay reunited.
Yes, you can hold hands together in the job centre tomorrow.
Well, this is something of a dilemma. I'm going to have to go as one of them. Which one? I mean, Bob's my favourite, of course. Tarquin's not a bad lad. And he is on a promise. Well, Tarquin it is then. Vaughan, you're just going to have to call the restaurant tonight and make my excuses.
Ginger?
Cheers.
My word, you Slay boys do look alike. It must present you with some rather interesting possibilities.
Absolutely. Don't tell Bob, but there are precious few of his girlfriends I haven't pleasured rigid in his good name.
I wonder what could have happened to Bob.
Oh, he's probably got caught up in the traffic, I expect.
Not like dear old dependable Bob to be late. Remind me to tease him mercilessly when he arrives.
Excuse me, sir. This is urgent call for you.
Oh, thanks very much. Hello? Vaughan! An accident? Oh, dear. Oh, I'm afraid young Bob will be unable to join us.
What a disappointment.
Nothing serious, I trust.
Well, it appears he was crossing the road to hail a cab and got hit by an oncoming vehicle.
Bobby was forever getting run over when we were kids. But by the morning, he'd always be back on his feet.
Oh, I fear this is rather more serious. He's been taken to hospital. What?
Just a precaution, I'm sure.
The initial x-rays indicate a hairline fracture in the left leg.
Oh, that was always his weaker one.
Good God! He snapped his right leg in 3 places.
For some mistake. Can I speak to Vaughan?
He appears to have hung up.
Bang! bastard!
Easy now, Tarquin. You're all upset. Of course, we quite understand if you want to dash off to the hospital.
Well, I could. But he's bound to be heavily sedated. Knowing Bob as I do, the last thing he'd want would be to ruin our evening. And the Chateau Briand here is renowned. Bastard, Vaughan! Why didn't you just say I had a cold?
I'm sorry, Bob, I just got carried away.
It's the quality of the lie that matters, not the quantity!
To be honest, Bob, I couldn't think of anything to say, so I took some advice from Maggie.
I thought this had Maggie's spindly signature on it when I heard I had a triple leg break.
It's not every day you can make your dreams come true now.
Have you any idea how inconvenient this is? Have you? I had to be up at the crack of dawn to get to Casualty. And it cost me 50 quid to jump the queue. Bloody NHS.
I'm sorry, Bob, I'm just not cut out for this lying business.
I wouldn't mind so much, but Vanessa's bound to want to see me again tonight, so I'm going to have to take this lot off again.
Why on earth would anyone want to see you twice?
I don't want to get you overstimulated this early in the morning, but last night I was sensational. In fact, I still haven't fully recovered the hearing in my left ear.
You slept with the assessor?
No, not a wink, Vaughan. What is the plural of sex, by the way?
Oh, dear. We were most distressed to hear about your accident last night.
I'm just sorry to have let you all down, that's all. I do hope that Tarquin didn't do anything to embarrass me.
In what way?
Vaughan, would you excuse us for a moment, please? It's just that when Tarquin picked me up from the hospital this morning, I couldn't help but detect that all too familiar glint in his eye.
I'm not sure I follow you.
This is a very delicate matter. But I assume that you and he spent the night together.
Anything that might or might not have happened between Tarquin and myself is an entirely personal matter.
Yes, absolutely. It's none of my business. It's just that I've always lived in the shadow of my brother.
What exactly are you trying to say, Mr. Slay?
Well, I suppose I've always wondered. Is he as good as they say he is? Of course you don't want to talk about it. It was indiscreet of me to even bring up the question.
Quite.
We could do it numerically, if you prefer.
Numerically?
Well, say on a scale of 1 to 10.
Are you seriously asking me to give a score to your brother's sexual prowess?
It would mean a lot to me if you would. What are you talking? An 8? 9?
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I suppose he was, 3.
3?
Or maybe a 2.
A 3? Surely there must be some mistake.
Take my advice. Don't go buying shares in the Malaysian rubber industry.
Oh, hi, Lauren.
Not now, Maggie. This time, Bob, you've gone too far. I was prepared to overlook the restaurant incident. I was even prepared to overlook your feeble excuses, but not this.
Lauren.
I called your flat last night and there was no answer. I went around there at 3 o'clock this morning and you still weren't home. So I sat outside in the car and waited for you until dawn.
Lauren, let me explain.
Yes, tell me, Bob. What possible excuse could you have for staying out all night? Dawn, what happened?
I was on my way to see you. I was just crossing the road to buy some flowers. I must have blacked out. Next thing I knew, I was in hospital.
This is terrible.
I don't blame the bus driver. I just wish it could have been a single-decker. The doctors told me I'm suffering from anemia due to lack of iron in my bloodstream.
That would explain your behavior yesterday. Your body was telling you it needed steak.
Well, they told me to go on a high-intensity meat diet. Once I could face similar blackouts, next time I might not be so lucky.
Of course, you must put your health first. How are you feeling now?
I'm a little bit peckish. You know what hospital food's like. Maybe a sandwich like Maggie had yesterday. I believe it was toasted with triple bacon.
Darling, I'll go out and get one right away.
Thank you.
Maggie, promise me you won't let Bobby exert himself.
Okay, Lauren. I promise.
Maggie.
Well, you can fool some of the people all of the time. But I've just had your brother's girlfriend, Miss Edwards, on the phone. She's in the marketing director's office and urgently wishes to see, and I quote, either you or Tarquin, whichever is the most convenient.
Oh. One is never quite sure which of the Slay brothers to expect. Please, do join us. I must say that what I've witnessed in my brief visit to these offices is beyond any previous frame of reference. I have never been subjected to such a tirade of fabrication, half-truths, and out-and-out lies. Tarquin was a creation of breathtaking audacity. One I didn't believe for a moment.
Is this true, Bob? Am I to understand that you and Tarquin are one and the same?
Yes, sir. I cannot tell a lie.
When I arranged a dinner date with both of you, I knew I would have the proof that I required. From a professional point of view, it was fascinating for me to see how far you were prepared to go to further your own ends. And you didn't disappoint. My report is full and frank. Right down to your lackluster attempts at sexual intercourse.
Lackluster, Bob?
It is my conclusion that you are the most brazenly corrupt, conniving, manipulative, arrogant, and altogether morally bankrupt character that I have ever met. In short, you are marketing material of the highest possible caliber. And our director is to be congratulated on his unorthodox yet inspirational choice of executive.
Excellent work as ever, Bob. We're all very proud of you.
Mr. Slay, it's been a most interesting 24 hours.
Vanessa, it most certainly has.
Gentlemen?
I must be honest, Bob. For a moment there, I thought you'd been caught with your knob in the jam.
I knew how important that seat on the European board was to you. So I decided to play the risky game. I apologise for keeping you in the dark, but if I went down, I didn't want to take the ship with me.
Vaughan, you are blessed with a colleague of uncompromising integrity. Gaze upon this man in awe.